Form 4 and Form 5. Alright, so today I'm going to start off with our lesson in teaching summary and also reading comprehension. Alright, okay, so if I believe that yesterday I sent to you the handout of our exercise today, and I believe that you have received them. Okay, so without a further ado, I'm going to start off with this lesson, and I hope everyone will give a good cooperation throughout this lesson. I think it will take about 1 hour. We'll end our lesson soon. Okay, as you see, yesterday I have given you the handout, this handout. Alright, it is based on gardening. Okay, so there are 2 tasks that we're going to look at. Number 1, we are going to answer our summary, and then next we are going to try to attempt to answer our reading comprehension exercise. Alright, okay, so now everyone please refer to your summary and please refer to question 31. Alright, okay, from time to time I'll call upon names, and I hope that you will give a good cooperation and try to engage in the task and try to attempt to answer the questions that been given. Alright, okay, so based on the passage given, write a summary on tips on starting a garden and also problem gardeners face. Your summary must be in continuous writing form, not in note form. Use material from line 10 to line 43. Okay, everyone, I would like you to underline this part. Okay, you have to use material from line 10 to line 43. Okay, please underline this line. Alright, okay. Your summary must not be longer than 130 words, including the 10 words given below. Credit will be given for the use of own words, but care must be taken out. Care must be taken not to change the original meaning. Begin your summary as follows. As you plan to start a garden, the site must ... Okay, so now you are required to write a summary based on these 2 things, which is you have to write a summary on tips on starting a garden and also problem gardeners face, and you have to use from line 10 to line 43. Okay, for those Form 5 pupils, I believe that I've taught you the method on drawing our parameter. Okay, so now I would like you to draw your parameter first from line 10 to line 43. Alright, so now identify where is your line 10. Okay, here you go. Okay, so what you do now is to draw your parameter from line 10. Okay, line 10 to line 43. Okay, that's line 10. Okay, next is line 43. So 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, so your summary will be in the range of line 10. Let me minimize this. Okay, so if you notice, okay, if you notice, this is the parameter of your summary. It starts from line 10 to line 43. So altogether, there will be 14 content points. All right, so now, what is the task? Okay, what are the tasks Okay, there are two. Number one, you have to find content points for on, tips on starting a garden. All right, and problem gardeners face. All right, so now I'll give you about 1 minute just to read through, okay, the passage from line 10 to line 43. As you read, try to identify the content points that related to these two requirements. All right. Okay. Your 1 minute starts now. Okay, for those who have joined the class, please raise hand. Okay, I'm going to check on your attendance. Okay, at the same time, uh, please refer to the handout given. All right. Okay, Shahira, you can lower your hand now. Oh. All right. So I believe that the 1 minute have ended. Anyone else joining the classroom? Okay. So now I would like to choose one person to read out the passage for me. Okay, Danish Iskandar just joined. Good. Okay. I would like to select Danish Mirza. Danish Mirza, are you online? No reply from him. Okay, we'll see other form 5. Danish Iskandar.
Yes,
Okay, Danish Iskandar, good. Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine,
Okay,
sir.
Danish Iskandar, can you read out paragraph 2?
Paragraph 2.
Yes.
Oh, yang semalam saya bagi tu
Yes, the one that I given you yesterday.
Wait Paragraph 2.
Yes.
Section C kan?
Yeah, yes, section C.
Okay. Plants are like people. Each type of plant has a unique personality and likes different things. Some plants like it hot and sunny, while other like it cooler, or moisture. Before starting
Okay.
a garden, it is important to have these points in mind. First of all, the site must be a well-drained area. All plants need water, which they take from the soil through their roots.
Okay, thank you very much, Danish.
Okay, welcome,
Okay,
sir.
Danish, you can unmute. Sorry, you can mute. Okay, class. So we are going to attempt to look for our content points. Okay, so the first thing that you can identify, or the first technique that you can use to identify your content point is through the use of sequence connectors. All right. So if you notice, okay, they started with the word first of all. All right. So the word first of all would suggest that there will be a content point. All right. Okay. So your first content point, if you read this passage starting from line 10, first of all, the site must be well drained. Okay. Is there any content point in paragraph 2 or in line 10? Absolutely yes. Okay. Your first content point, okay, now everyone, you can draw the line. The site must be well drained area. Okay, that will be your C1. Okay. Now we look at the next sentence. All plants need water, which they taken from the soil through their roots. All right. Okay. This content point, okay, this probably will be your content point, but you don't have to take the whole chunk of sentence. You need to take some part of it. All right. Okay. So your C2 will be all plants need water. Okay. So now you can underline it. All plants need water. Only that. Okay. You don't have to underline everything. Okay. Which they take from the soil through their roots is more likely an explanation for the first part of the sentence. Okay. So in paragraph 2, there are two content points. Okay. Now we are going to move out to our third paragraph. Okay, let me see who's online now. Okay. All right. I would like to have Sam Menkai. Sam Menkai, are you online? Okay, there's no reply from him. Okay, how about Suzyani Devi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Suzyani Devi, can you read out paragraph 3?
Gardens come in all shape and size, so it's just a matter of figuring out what will work for you. In fact, gardening doesn't have to occur outside. Plants grow indoors to provide some of the same stress-reducing benefits as gardening, while also improving indoor air quality. For outdoor gardening, the garden site should be level or gentle sloping. Community gardens also provide another great alternative if your gardening space is limited.
Okay, thank you very much. You can mute now. Okay, so now in paragraph 3, it is similar. We are going to search for content points that are related on tips on starting a garden. Okay, now we'll go through sentence by sentence. Okay, gardens come in all shapes and sizes. So it's just a matter of figuring out what will work for you. Is there any content point in paragraph 3? Okay, Definitely, there's no content point in paragraph 3. Okay, we will look at the next sentence. In fact, gardening doesn't even have to occur outside. Plants grown indoors provide some of the same stress-reducing benefit as gardening, while also improving indoor air quality. Is there any content point related to tips on gardening? Okay, none of these sentence related to tips on gardening. For outdoor gardening, all right, for outdoor gardening, the garden site should be level or gently sloping. Okay, so there's a suggestion over here on tips. Okay, so what you do, just underline for your third content point. Okay, for outdoor gardening, the site should be level or gently sloping. Okay, this is your third content point. Okay, this is your third content point on tips on gardening. Community gardens also provide another alternative. Okay, your clue is here. Okay, also provide another. Okay, if you notice, I highlighted this. Community gardens also provide another great alternative if your gardening space is limited. Okay, so your content point will start community garden. Okay, community garden provide another great alternative. All right. Okay, this is your tips on gardening. So whereby they offers you on using community gardens. Okay, that is your fourth content points. Okay, now we are going to move out to our paragraph 4. Okay, paragraph 4. All right, paragraph 4.
Sir.
Yes.
Can you
Yes,
tell me what the point, the third point, please?
Okay, the third point. The third point. Okay, let me share you the screen again. Okay, so the third point for outdoor gardening, the garden site should be level or gently sloping. It is in line 15 and 16. All right, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, now I would like to have who's online? Okay. Okay, can I have Azrul? Muhammad Azrul?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Azrul, can you read paragraph 4?
Okay. Plants are pretty magical as they harness energy from the sun and, through photosynthesis, convert that energy into their tissues. Plants need the sun to grow. They need a good amount of direct sun during the day. Have a shadier plot. Look for plants which prefer shady conditions if you have less light available. In order to have a successful vegetable garden, you must select a site that receives several hours of sunlight a day.
Okay, thank you Azrul, much appreciated. Okay, so now everyone please focus on your paragraph 4. Okay, we're going to look at the content points of paragraph 4. Okay, we are still on tips on gardening. Okay, tips on starting a garden, sorry. All right. Okay, plants are pretty magical as they harness energy from the sun and through photosynthesis, convert that energy into their tissues. Okay, from this sentence, in your opinion, do you think it is related to tips on starting a garden? Okay, can I have Elia Maisara to answer me? Okay, no one, I believe. How about Haikal? Do you believe that the content point on, okay, the first sentence in paragraph 4 related to tips on gardening? Okay, I believe no. Alright, so we continue. Plants need the sun to grow. They need a good amount of direct sun during the day. Have a schedule plot. Okay. Okay, so from line, the first two sentences of paragraph 4 doesn't carry any content point related to the tips on starting a garden. Okay, we'll continue with the next sentence. Look for plants which prefer shady conditions if you have less light available. Okay, this is actually a tip for starting a garden. Okay, now you can underline this content point. Okay, it will be content point 5. All right, look for plants which prefer shady condition if you have less light available. Okay, this will be your content point 5. Okay, before that, another content point that I mislook is plants need the sun to grow. Okay, so this will be your content point 5. Plants need the sun to grow. Okay, content point 6 will be look for plants which prefer shady conditions if you have less light available. Okay, so now we analyze the next sentence. In order to have a successful vegetable garden, you must have a site that receives several hours of sunlight a day. Okay, this is not the tip of starting a garden, but it is an explanation of the content point before. All right, it's just merely an elaboration. Okay, so now I believe that every one of you have 6 content points. Okay, those who have 6 content points, can you please raise hand? Okay, can you please raise hand, everyone? Just to make sure you are on track. Okay, Muhammad Denis Mirza raise hand, Akila Balkish has raised hand, Nashita has raised hand, Nurin done, good. Aina Akila done, NCU done. Okay, very good. Syairatul, yes. Okay, thank you for raising your hand. It shows that you are on track. Okay, next, I would like to have someone to read paragraph 5. Okay, paragraph 5, I would like to have Akila Balkish.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Akila Balkish, can you read paragraph 5?
Can. Plants need soil and nutrients to grow. Garden soils can be tested to find out whether it has a good pH and nutrients to support plant growth. If the soil isn't ideal for growing plants, you may need to supplement it with fertilizers. In preparing the soil, first of all, any large stones or rubbish from the garden site should be removed. If grass covers the site, a spade or a shovel should be used to dig under the roots of the plants in order to remove them completely. If you are gardening in containers, you will need to purchase potting mix that are appropriate for whatever plants you choose to grow.
Okay, thank you very much, AB. Okay, you can mute now. Okay, so now we are going to the next stage. We're going to analyze paragraph 5. Okay, so the first sentence itself, actually it suggesting the tips of starting a garden. Okay, now you can underline this point. Okay, just follow me. Okay, plants need nutrition, soil and nutrition to grow. Okay, it will be your content point 7. This is your C7. Okay, garden soils can be tested to find out whether it has a good pH and nutrition to support plant growth. Okay, this sentence is actually an explanation of the sentence before. This part is explaining on this part. Alright. Next, if the soil isn't ideal for growing plants, you may need to supplement it with fertilizers. Okay, it's just another explanation. Okay, in preparing the soil, first of all, any large stone or rubbish from the garden site should be removed. Okay, yes, this is another suggestion or tips on starting a garden. Okay, so you can underline from any large stones or rubbish from the garden site should be removed. Okay, this is your C8. Alright, this is your C8. Alright, we're moving on. If grass covers the site, a spade or a shovel should be used to dig under the roots of the plants in order to remove them completely. Okay, there's another content point. Okay, if grass cover the site, okay, what should you do? You should remove them. Okay, if a grass cover the site, a spade or shovel should be used to dig under the roots of the plants in order to remove them completely. Okay, this is your C9. Okay, if you are gardening in containers, you'll need to purchase potting mixes that are appropriate for whatever plants you choose to grow. Okay, C10. Okay, C10, if you are gardening in containers, okay, underline your C10, you will need to purchase potting mixes. Okay, this is your C10. Alright. Okay. Okay, now we are moving on to paragraph 6. Okay, there's no more content point in paragraph 5. Okay, paragraph 6, I would like to have someone to read out your paragraph 6, and I would like to choose how about Nurin? Nurin Anisya. Okay, there's no. Okay, Nurin, can you read out paragraph 6? Nurin, are you there? Okay, Nurin, probably she's having a default problem with her microphone. Okay, how about Syaratul Anati?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Syaratul, can you read paragraph 6?
Paragraph 6, yes, can. In gardening, we are very often faced with one major problem, weeds. Not only do weeds shelter pets, they also take food, water, and space from gardens. The weeds may be pulled out by hand or dug out with a hoe. We can also buy chemical products to kill weeds, but most gardening experts do not recommend them. A large number of these weed killers can also destroy garden plants. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Syaratul Lanati. Okay, so now I'm going to present it again. Entire screen. Okay, we're going to read out paragraph 6. Okay, now for paragraph 6, we have moved out to another part, I believe, problem gardeners face. Okay, we are moving out to the next point, which is problem gardeners face. Okay, the problem occur while gardening. Okay. Okay. In gardening, we often face one major problem. Okay, here, throughout this sentence, okay, if you notice, the only problem that they face is weeds. Okay, problem with weeds. So, you can underline this part. In gardening, we often face one major problem, which is weeds. Alright. Okay, so that will be your content point 11. Alright. Content point 11. Okay. The next sentence, not only weeds shelter pests, they also take food. Anyone online right now? No?
Sir,
Yes.
boleh ulang content point 11?
Okay, content point 6. Let me repeat. I'll delete this first. Okay. For content point 11, we are in paragraph 6 now. Okay, paragraph 6, we have shifted to another part of our summary, which is problem gardeners face. Alright, so we are on this part now, the problem gardeners face. Okay, as you read the first sentence itself, okay, suggesting you the content point. In gardening, we very often face with one major problem, which is weeds. Okay, so this is your content point. So later on, when you write your summary, you only need to add on 2 sentences, okay, which is all right. So you add on the word which, the words which is, all right. Okay. So I'm going to explain the next sentence. Not only weeds shelter pests, they also take food, water, and spaces from garden. Okay, this part is not a content point because it is explaining about the problem caused by weeds. Okay, the next sentence, the weeds may pull out by hand or dug out with a hoe. We can also buy chemical products to kill the weeds. Okay, but most gardening experts do not recommend them. A large number of these weed killers can also destroy garden plants. Okay, so there's no content point or related to tips on starting or garden or problem gardeners face. Besides the only one, which is in gardening, we are very often with one major problem, which is weeds. Okay, next we're going to move on to paragraph 7. Okay, paragraph 7, would like to have Nabila, are you online? Nabila, she's went silent. Okay, Aimal.
So saya ada.
Oh, okay, you are there. Okay, thank you, Nabila. Okay, Nabila, can you read paragraph 7?
Kejap, okay boleh. Garden pests and disease challenge even the most experienced of gardeners. Many bugs and diseases that cause damage to plants are more likely to occur when plants are stressed. So ensuring that plants receive a good amount of sun, water and nutrient will reduce other gardening problems. There are many organic options for preventing and controlling garden pests and disease. Animal critters running amok in the garden can be hard to handle, but often fencing or creative deterrent can solve in the problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Nabila. You're very energetic today.
Thank you.
Okay, so paragraph 7, we are going to look at content points on problem gardeners face. Okay, garden pests and diseases challenge even the most experienced of gardeners. Okay, I repeat again, garden pests and diseases challenge even the most experienced of gardeners. Okay, here on the first line of paragraph 7, there's two content points. Okay, the first one is garden pests. Okay, which will be your C12. Okay, the next problem gardeners face is diseases. Okay, diseases. Okay, so that will be your C12 and C13. All right, challenge even the most experienced of gardeners. Many bugs and diseases that cause damage to plants are more likely to occur when plants are stressed. So ensuring the plants receive a good amount of sun, water and nutrition will reduce the gardening problems. There are many organic options for preventing and controlling pests and diseases. Okay, none of this is related to the content point because it is just an explanation. Okay, explanation of the content point of C12 and C13. Okay, the next sentence, it carries another content point. If you notice, on our last content point, which is animal critters running amok in the garden can be hard to handle, but often fencing or creative deterrent can solve the problem. Okay, so the content point of C14 is animal critters running amok in the garden can be hard to handle. Okay, so altogether you already have 14 content points. All right, 14 content points related to the summary. Okay, if you notice, I draw the line of C13. Okay, garden pests and diseases, and also animal critters running amok in the garden can be hard to handle. Okay, so right now I would like to check, does everyone have your 14 content points? Okay, for those who have your 14 overall, all 14 content points, please raise your hand. Okay, Akila Balkis raise your hand, Syairatul has raised their hand. Okay, Khatijah, yes. Irina, yes. Who else? Jenny Mirza has raised his hand as well. Thank you. Okay, good. Afika, yes. Thank you. And Danish Mirza. Okay. All right. So altogether, you already have 14 content points. Okay. Next, I'm going to teach you the technique of writing your summary. Okay. The technique of writing your summary. Okay, so I'm going to teach you one technique first, and then I believe that you can do it on yourself. Okay, so if you notice, based on the question, okay, you should begin your summary as follows. As you plan to start a garden, the site must ... Okay, so it is an incomplete sentence, and you have to complete the sentence so that you can earn at least 1 mark. Okay, try to relate this first the sentence suggested with your first content point. Okay, as you plan to start a garden, the site must, okay, refer to your content point, okay, the site must be a well-drained area. So, you just take this part of the sentence, all right, be a well-drained area. Well-drained can be considered as one word, okay. The site must be a well-drained area. Okay, and then you can put a full stop. All right, you can put a full stop. Okay, that has suggested that you have completed your first sentence. Okay, moving out to the next content point, I believe that I'll teach you on using the sequence connectors. Okay, some part of sequence connectors, if you notice that I teach you how to use then, next, after that, after that, you can use moreover, in addition. Okay, okay, there's a question. Yes, Nabila?
Sir, saya ada guna apa-apa slide ke?
Yes, I'm using my slide.
Tapi saya tak nampak.
You can see
Yes.
because I've shared the slide. Okay,
Aku tak nampak.
So we only can see your face.
you only can see my face. How about now?
No. Sir,
Kenapa semua orang tak cakap dari
Saya
tadi?
butuh tu sebab saya diam, sir.
Semua orang tak cakap dari tadi
Okay,
Ya kan?
so I'm sharing my
Saya
entire
cari
screen.
paragraf kat muka sir, tak jumpa, sir. Mana lah.
aku cari kat apa tadi, tak ada.
Ya, semua diam begitu. Aduh.
Kau tak nak balik asal okay. Dia tak kan.
Okay, let me okay, present now. Entire window, entire.
Sir.
Yes,
Ainul nak masuk tapi saya tak accept dia.
I know. Okay, coffee study, is it?
Ya.
Okay, done. It has been
Okay.
accepted. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to move on writing our summary. Okay. So I'm presenting my entire screen. All right. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Bella?
No.
No. How about Sajani Devi? Can you see my screen now? Okay. How about now?
Yap.
Dah.
Okay, sorry, technical problem. Alright. Okay, so now I repeat again on writing out our first part of summary, which is to complete our sentence. Alright. As you notice, the summary has given you first 10 words. which is as you plan to start a garden, the site must be ... Okay, that's it's suggesting you to complete the sentence. Okay, what can you do is try to complete your sentence by using well-drained area. Okay, if you notice, I'm highlighting this part. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay. As you plan to start a garden, the site must, okay, try to find the clue word. Okay, the site must be a well-drained area. Okay, so you just take a part of sentence, be a well-drained area, and complete it into your summary. All right. Okay, so that is the end of your first content point. Okay, to start your content point 2 to content point 10, okay, you can use sequence connectors such as then, after that, moreover, in addition, furthermore, and etc. Okay, and you can combine the content points as well by using the word and. Okay, try to be as creative as you are while writing your summary. Okay, altogether, please do not exceed 130 words. Remember that? Okay, this box, okay, it contains 130 boxes. All right. Okay. Next, do you have any question related to summary now?
No.
Okay, no. Okay, there's no question. All right. Okay. You can start write your summary. Okay, by what time can you send it to me? Through Telegram or WhatsApp?
Before 5.
Okay, before 5, Agree? So the due date is today, 23rd of November, before 5 p.m. Or at least before 5:30. All right? Okay, next. I'm going to move on to our reading comprehension exercise. Okay, for those who miss out the content point, okay, I'm presenting the content point now. Okay, you can copy down the content point if you want. Tips on starting a garden and problem gardeners face. All right. Okay, C1, C2, C3 until C7. Okay, next, C8 to C14. Okay, so moving on to our reading comprehension, starting from question 26 to 30. Okay, so this part probably I'm going to select some of you at random to answer my question. Okay, please, once I mention your name, do not hesitate. Please, what do you call that? Be supportive in engaging yourself in answering the question. Okay, the first part. Okay, I believe that I'll give you 1 minute first to read out the question. Okay, from paragraph 1, give 2 reasons why people start gardening. All right, so everyone, I'll give you about 1 minute to read out first paragraph. Okay, read out the first paragraph and try to find reasons why people start gardening. Okay, I'll call your name at random after this. Okay. The first luckiest person I would like to call upon Coffee Study. Who is Coffee Study? Ainul Mardia. Oh, she's not there. How about Shazuleka? Okay, she's not there as well. Nabila Rami.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nabil. Can you read out? Okay, can you suggest the answer for question number 26? From paragraph 1, give two reasons why people start gardening.
People start gardening to beautify their home compound and to significant health benefits.
Okay, so that is the suggested answer from Nabil. Okay, to beautify their home and compounds, and also gardening has also been shown to have significant health benefit. Okay, so we check the answer. All right. Okay, if you notice, from paragraph 1, give two reasons why people start gardening is number 1, to beautify their homes and compound. Okay, you are correct, Nabil. Okay, number 2, there are some answers. So you can choose any of the answers below. Okay, health benefits, engage in other behaviors and activities that promotes wellness, reduce stress, improve mental health, moderate intense exercise. Okay. Okay, next. Next, I would like to have Rabiatul Adawiyah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rabi. Question 27 from paragraph 2. Why are plants similar to people?
Check. Because each type of plant has a unique personality.
Because each type of plant has a unique personality. Okay, so Rabi has suggested that's the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, from paragraph 2, why are plants are similar to people? Okay, your answer should be plants are similar to people because, okay, because each type of plant has a unique personality. Okay. Okay, you're right. Each type of plant has a unique personality and like different things. Okay, I'm suggesting the answer now. Okay, you can take note. Okay, so we are going to move on to question number 28. Okay, question 28. Okay. Okay, from paragraph 4, which word has the same meaning as change? Okay, paragraph 4, change. Okay, which word suggesting you the word change? Alright. It carries the same meaning as change. Okay, I would like to have Khatijah. Okay, Khatijah probably she's not around.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
she's around. Oh, you are there. Good. Okay, Kadi, can you suggest answer for question number 28 A. Which word in paragraph 4 has the same meaning as change?
Wait. Convert.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the word is convert. Convert means change. Okay, berubah lah. Okay, so if you notice, plants are very magical as they harness energy from the sun and through photosynthesis convert that energy into their tissues. Okay, the word convert means change. Alright. Okay, thank you Khadijah. Okay, question 28B. 28B, I would like to have, okay, Calvin Khan just entered. Okay, Azman. Azman, are you there? Okay, 20, from paragraph 5, how would you deal with infertile soil? Okay, Azman. Okay, how about Hafuzah? Hafuzah, are you online? Okay, there's no reply. Muskarina.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Muskarina, question number 28B. From paragraph 5, how would you deal with infertile soil? Use fertilizer. Okay, okay. Thank you very much for your attempt to answer. Okay, how do you deal? Okay, the question is, how do you deal with infertile soil? Okay, if you look at paragraph 5, starting from line 25, if the soil isn't ideal for growing plants, you may need to supplement it with fertilizer. Okay, so this is your answer here, right?
Yes.
Okay, supplement it with fertilizers. Okay, thank you, Ms. Karina. Okay, we have attempted to answer question 28B. Okay, now we are moving on from question number 29A. Okay, 29A, I would like to have Alia Natasha Watman. Okay, probably default problem with her speaker. Aimal, is Aimal there? Okay, probably no. Long Mengfen?
Answer.
Okay, thank you, Long Mengfen. Okay. Okay, from paragraph 6, why are chemicals products are not recommended to kill weeds?
Yeah. Entah, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you notice from the last line, line number 35 to 36, a large number of weed killers can also destroy the garden plants. Okay, so this is your answer. It destroys the garden plants. Okay, thank you, Long Mengfen.
Okay.
Okay, next. So we have attempt to answer question number 29A. Okay, why are weeds considered a major problem? Okay, 29A and B. Sorry, 29B1 and B2. Okay. Danish Mirza? Mirza? Okay, there's no... Afika? No Afika? Okay, quite silent. Kira Balkish, you have done just now. Okay, how about Shariman? Kela, are you there? Okay, there's no feedback. Okay, I'll continue. Okay, why are weeds considered a major problem? As in line paragraph 6. Okay, because it shelter pests and also it take food, water and space from garden. All right. Okay, so your answer will be shelter pests and also take food, water and space from garden. All right, so that is the end of question 29. Okay, question 30. In your opinion, what kind of people does gardening? Using your own words, give a reason to support your answer. All right. Give reason to support your answer. Okay. So, so I'm suggesting you the answers now. Okay, the quality of a person who does gardening could be they're probably a hardworking person, a person who loves the environment, responsible, or kind. Okay, the reason could be enjoy looking at the beautiful flowers, enjoy eating fresh vegetables, and hobby. All right. Okay, so that is the end of our today's lesson. Like I said, it's about 1 hour. Okay, so we have covered summary and also reading comprehension.
Sir,
All right. Yes.
nak tengok kata point ni, kata point summary.
Content point for summary.
Yeah.
Which content point?
The all kata point.
Okay, the all content points. Okay, I'm presenting now. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, anyone else who needs the content point for summary?
Okay, done, sir.
Can I? Okay, thank you very much. All right. Since we have discussed the summary, okay, I would like you to attempt to write the summary and also answer the reading comprehension exercise attached in your WhatsApp and Telegram group. Okay, as a backup, for those who unable to download your what do you call that, the exercises in your WhatsApp or Telegram, you can use Google Drive. Okay, I've uploaded them in our Google Drive. Okay, or you can use the Google Classroom as well. All right. Okay. For those who are still online, can you switch on your camera? I'm going to, what do you call that? Going to.
Can. Selfie.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a selfie. Okay. If you notice, I'm recording this lesson, and those who miss out this lesson, I'll post it in my YouTube channel. I started it today. No, just as a backup. All right. Okay, Xiang is online. Okay, the next. Okay, Danisha. Haikal is on. Good. She's Xiang, she's still sleepy. Shairatul is on. That one is who? Ong Si Yao. Ni Hong Ma. That is, who is this? Abby, I believe. Is it Abby? Yes, Abby, Muskarina, Haikal, Xiang. Tadi tak on. Mai. Who is Joel? Okay, ramai-ramai boleh gunakan kamera untuk ambil selfie ke crush. So I'm going to have this taken. Okay, say peace. 3, 2, 1, 3. Okay, thank you. Miza belas-belas baru on. Tak ci ni Miza. Okay, please send the exercise by 5 o'clock this evening. All right.
Okay,
With
sir.
that, I'll thank you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week. All right. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.